Hi. We haven't done a video in a while, but I wanted to talk about glue because I was on an art teacher Facebook group recently and someone brought up using white glue in a bingo dauber. So I borrowed this one from Janelle and I tried it. I have a few different kinds of glue here to show you, and I'll do a demonstration in a minute. I'll just go through all the different kinds. So of course, this is where most people start, with a small bottle of glue, but these are a pain to refill and these always get clogged. So people go to glue sticks, this is what I've been using in the classroom, but I'm getting really tired of throwing out all this plastic, so I'm trying to find an alternative. Also, one of the things I see in all the art teacher groups are glue sponges. So this is just a kitchen sponge and some glue. It soaks up all the glue. And again, I'll demonstrate this for you. This is what I've been carrying to all our pop-up art school workshops, which are dollar store containers and old brushes inside of just a pencil case that you can probably get for $1 when it's back to school time. And these are really good. Sometimes we do building with cardboard and you really have to have a lot of glue. You can't use the dauber and you can't use the glue stick for that. In my home studio, what I use is a condiment bottle and little hack that I found somewhere online, excuse me. Usually this has like a little thing that comes around and it has a cap, but it's really awkward to use it because the cap gets in the way because it's attached. So you just get one of these little pencil eraser toppers and that keeps your glue from drying out. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and demonstrate each one of the glues. Okay, so if you hear some music in the background, my son and 2 of his friends are practicing in my basement, so hopefully it doesn't get too loud. So let's start with the bingo dauber. I don't have any of these, so I borrowed this one from Janelle and I filled it with white glue. I used a really tiny little funnel. You'd need to buy one. The problem with these is I don't love it, first of all, because the kids have to squeeze and spread at the same time, which I think is kind of hard for kindergarten, especially for the really young kids. Also, in order to buy enough of these for my classroom, I'd need to spend at least $15, if not $30, if I wanted to have a glue bottle for every single kid. I think it's like $15 for 15. And they also sell tools to help you get the little top off right here. So anyway, like I said, I don't love this. So here's some scrap paper, and I'll just show you. So you need to, first of all, you always have to store it like this so that it stays wet. And you can see just, oh, there we go. I'm getting a little bit of glue right there. See it? Can you see that? I don't know. A little bit of glue. So you have to squeeze and go back and forth. It feels a lot harder to use than a glue stick. So anyway. So yeah, it sticks though. I mean, it could be good, but I feel like there's a lot of things that can go wrong with this. Janelle also mentioned that this part would probably wear out within a year and you'd have to replace those. So, and I've had kids try this in my class and they thought that one was just okay. So the one that I like better is a glue sponge. So basically with this, you just cut up a kitchen sponge. I got these at the dollar store. You can get 2 of these containers for $1 at the dollar store, and I think you get 2 sponges for $1. So you could probably make 4 glue sponges with 2 sponges cut in half. All right, there goes my dog. So the way this works is you basically put your paper on top and you press, and the glue is, I don't know if you can see that, is transferred onto there. It does a pretty good job at that. And it has good adhesion as well. So, oops. Okay, in the past it's had better adhesion. I don't know. I think this paper is kind of thick and that's why it's not really sticking that well. Anyway, and I had kids test this in my classroom and they liked it. The only problem is that, you know, if you have a large piece of paper, it can get kind of, you can see how it could get kind of bent up if the kids are really pressing it hard. So that could be an issue. And then one of my kids brought up, she used this, put her thing down, and then there was like a piece, or I don't know, an edge that she still needed to get in there and glue, but she couldn't take it over to the sponge. And you don't really want the kids lifting these out and using them. So I feel like you still need glue sticks here and there for little jobs in the classroom, but certainly not as many. So if you do this, you have to add some white vinegar or like some bacteria killing mouthwash so that your glue doesn't get moldy. And I think people go around with spray bottles and wet these every so often if they haven't been in use. So I like this as a solution. I think I'm probably gonna get these for my classroom. And once I buy these, I'm not gonna have to you know, buy them again. I'm always gonna have these containers, and the sponges can be cleaned out. So now for on the go with Pop-Up Art School, sometimes we have lessons where we build with cardboard. So, and you really need a lot of glue for that. You can't use a glue sponge, and you can't use a glue stick or the dauber. That would definitely not be enough. So what we've done in the past is we've gotten those condiment cups, the plastic ones that you get with your takeout. Let's say you get your dressing on the side. But I like this a lot better because the condiment cups that are disposable, the lids, all the glue gets in there, and then the lid starts to fall apart. So you're always buying more packages just so you can get more lids. So anyway, so I got these at the dollar store, and we just use old brushes, and kids can go in here and brush on as much as they want. And the nice thing is I could probably fit about 6 in here. And the nice thing is that the brushes fit in here too. So, you know, you could just put this out on the table. The kids could take what they need. One thing you might want to do with this is to put this inside of a Ziploc bag. So this isn't completely airtight. If you put it in a Ziploc bag, it'll be sure to keep it so that it's wet and doesn't dry out. Also, when you're carrying it in your car, don't tilt it because the glue will leak out of the containers. So I hope that's helpful, and leave any comments you have below about what you use that works in your classroom or for your business. And hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Bye.